Today we have a lot of news about rewards, a new hidden skin, more Vanguard delays, and more. First up, it looks like Yone might be getting another skin this year since there's a missing skin file similar to what Morgana and Ezreal had. He's quickly becoming Riot's favourite champ when it comes to skins, even more than champs like Ahri, Ezreal and Lux. The memes used to be about Riot's love for new Lux skins, but this might have to be updated to Yone now. Next up, there's another delay to Vanguard. Caden House states, apologies on the confusion with this week's patch notes. We wrote that Vanguard would be going live in the Philippines with 14.5, but that's not true just yet. There was a date change that was missed and that's totally my fault, working on removing this for all regions. At this point I don't even know when Vanguard is going live and it seems Riot don't even know either. It also still doesn't seem to be on the PBE yet. Moving on, you might remember a month ago people discovered that you can message Riot support to get the missing level up capsules that were bugged from level 1000 onwards. Even the goat of leveling No Life Finn was able to get about 300 glorious capsules and 600 mythic essence from Riot support. Well, Riot have made an interesting announcement in this week's patch notes. We recently identified a bug where players with power summoner levels over 1000 had stopped receiving rewards. We've implemented a fix to both grant the rewards that were already earned by leveling up as well as continue to grant rewards as you keep leveling up. The retroactive rewards won't have a notification, so please check your loot tab after you've played some games in this patch. We're also working on a fun capstone reward for our most dedicated players later this year, so stay tuned. This capstone reward sounds really good and I'm wondering if it'll only be for level 1000 and above, or if it gets implemented earlier. A lot of us are nowhere near level 1000 and the level up icon borders stop at level 500, so there's definitely an opportunity for Riot to add some more stuff from level 500 onwards. I doubt the reward will be something bad like blue essence, otherwise Riot wouldn't hype it up here. It might even be skin shards or an exclusive cosmetic, but it could also end up being something new added to your profile customization. Also, with this week's patch there's been a small update to the Glorious Champion capsule, where the description now lets you know what's inside and if there's mythic essence or not that you should get from every 50 levels. Now for some quick fire news. Transfers are finally available again. Microsoft rewards appear to be back up and running now. One for All is back on the PBE, so it should be live on March 20th for the High Noon event. And for those that still have Prime or care about these, the last and final reward for TFT just went live and it's a boom effect. There shouldn't be any more rewards after this one. There was a VFX change to inhibitor respawns announced in the patch notes, which looked like this. It has a much clearer glow timer around the edge, but I've noticed that there doesn't seem to be a chat announcement about the inhib respawning soon. So I'm not sure if it's just me or if it's a bug, but I actually found that more useful. SpiderX found some interesting ARAM nerfs on the PBE. Ziggs' passive turret damage and W turret execute threshold is almost cut in half. Ziggs was already pretty dead with all the blanket damage and ability haste nerfs, so this will make him even more useless. Janna will also have her Q cooldown increased a couple of seconds. As for drops, it seems Drake and Baron Steel drops have returned since a lot more capsules have been dropping for those moments. As for the LCS return weekend, we have some data about the drops. There were 4 skin drops across 4 games and each skin dropped 450 times. So in total that's 1800 skins that were given out. As for the chest, there were 2 different waves of chest dropping and surprisingly they dropped a whopping 15,000 each time. So 30,000 chests were given out and there were about 60,000 give or take eligible viewers. So each viewer had about a 50% chance of receiving a chest, which is really good. Drop rates this high are unheard of. It's usually about 1,000 each time, not 15,000. So it could be worth tuning into the LCS from now on. However, day 2 of last weekend didn't have any chests, so I'm not sure when they'll do it again. Maybe during the playoffs, which start next weekend around March 15th. Thanks for watching, see you next time.